Hello children, today's class we shall study very important concept, that is multiplication of matrices. Okay, I will give you one example to understand. Imagine there is a shop, okay, and there are three kind of pens there. Say let's name them as A, B and C. Okay, now imagine that on a particular day, say first day, A kind of say 10 pens were sold, B kind say 20 were sold, and C kind let's assume 5 pens were sold. On the second day, A kind say 15 pens were sold, B kind 10 and C kind say 20 pens were sold. Okay, and if you have to calculate that on the first day how much was the money obtained by selling the pen, and also on the second day, or maybe in 2 days total how much sale of pen was there. So what is the second thing you will need? You will need the cost of the pen. So assume that the cost of A kind of pen is 5, B is 10 rupee pen, and suppose C we can go for a 2 rupee pen. So how would you work? Obviously the number of pens to be multiplied by the cost is the normal thing. Now what is the topic? You may be wondering that what topic Mrs. is teaching and what she is talking about. I'll just show you. Let's make two matrices out of this. Let this be matrix A, whose elements are the number of pens sold on first and second day. Okay, and let this be our second matrix, which is stating the prices of different kind of pens. Let's name it as B. And now if I have to find that what was the total cost etc. each day, then I will have to go for multiplication, and thus here comes the concept of multiplication of two matrices. So suppose I want to know A into B. I want to know the product of matrix A and B. Okay. So first I will write down this matrix. 10 by 15, A kind of pens, 20, 10. See, it is important for us that each number should be multiplied by the correct amount which is being obtained by selling of those pens. Second matrix, I will use another color so that you understand what's happening. This 5 rupees, 10 rupees and 2 rupees. Yeah. Then how the product will be taking place? 5 rupee wala, how many pens were sold? 10. So 5 into 10 into 5. I'll write it again. How many pens? 10. What was the cost? 5. So I write here 10 into 5. Okay. Then how many pens? 20. But what was the cost of this 20? 10. So total cost will be 20 multiplied by 10. Third is 5 pens of cost 2. Am I correct? This will give you. Now how will you get it? Of course you will have to add these. Did you understand? Here matrices multiplication has not come in picture. We are only seeing that how many pens? 5 rupee wala 10, 10 wala 20 and 2 wala 5. So obviously we'll multiply, and on one day I want, first day I want, so I will have to add. Now second will go easy for you. 15 pens, 10 pens, 20 pens, right? And whatever cost you are going to get, you need to multiply them. 15 pen, what was the rate? 5 rupees. 10 pens, 10 rupees. 20 pens, 2 rupees. Now work out this. So what is our answer? It gives you 50, 200, 10. Then 75, 140. So what's the answer here? 50, 60, 260. By this will be 75 plus this will be 105, 205, right? 215, sorry. 70, 105, 115. So 215 will be the cost here. You can check out here also. Okay, this will actually happen or not. Working will be taking place in this manner. Answer is yes. Okay, so this procedure is called matrices multiplication, and it does make some sense. It gives you some result. Now how the matrix multiplication has taken place, for that you need to see the order of the two matrices. Not all matrices can be multiplied. When you are multiplying matrix A to B, just find what is the order of matrix A. Find out how many rows are there here, 2. How many columns are there, 3. So what is the order of matrix A over here? 2 by 3. Likewise here, how many rows are there? It's a column matrix. How many rows are there? 3. How many columns are there? 1. So 3 by 1 matrix. So what is the order of matrix A? It is 2 by 3. And what was the order of matrix B? It was 3 by 1. So you know that matrices multiplication takes place only when the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to number of rows in the second matrix. Then and then only matrices multiplication is possible. Reason for that, in that case only there will be existing one quantity to multiply with another quantity. Okay, since there are 3 varieties, you have to have 3 costs available there. So I gave you this example to understand. Second interesting, that matrix multiplication A into B is possible, but not necessarily always. If AB is possible, BA will also be possible. You can check out here. What is the order of matrix B? 3 by 1. What is the order of matrix A? 2 by 3. And what rule I have told you? The number of columns in the first matrix should be equal to number of rows in the second matrix. Here they are not same, so you cannot get any product matrix over here BE. Is it clear? So not always the matrices product is possible. There is a rule, compatibility is there. I repeat again, number of columns in the first matrix should be equal to number of rows in the second matrix in this way, and resultant matrix also order can be predicted. Now let's go for another conclusion here. AB is found, BA we are not able to find only. So what is the another conclusion here? That AB is not equal to BA. That is, matrices multiplication is not commutative. Even though in integers, product of two integers is following commutative law, here it does not follow. Sometimes you cannot find BA, sometimes AB may not be equal to BA even though we can multiply. Now we are going to concentrate in today's class only how to get the product matrix. So I will give you one more example. Suppose matrix A is having the elements A, B, C, D, B is M, N, O, P, and if I have to multiply, first thing you will have to check whether the product matrix is possible, since both are square matrices. So obviously the number of columns and number of rows respectively in the first and the second matrices are equal. You can also guess what will be the order of the resultant matrix over here. Again 2 by 2 it will be. So let's see how do we get the product. So first keep in your mind that this product, this is all for explanation. This product matrix is going to give you a resultant matrix of order 2 by 2. How did I get? From here I got. Okay. So 2 by 2 means how many elements will be there? 4. See, each and every concept should be clear to every one of us. So these will be the 4 elements. Okay. Now, how are you going to obtain these 4 elements? Observe carefully, watch it till you understand. That many times you can watch. First element, what is its position, children? If I name it as element A, it is in which row? First row. It is also in which row? Which column? First column. So, what is its position? First row, first column. Okay. So, how it will be obtained is first row multiplied by the first column and the sum, a single element. So, how it will be? First row, okay, and first column. And how the product is taking place? You can go back to this example. Corresponding elements will be multiplied. So, which element corresponds to A? That is M. So, what do I get here? A, M. B multiplies with O. What do I get here? BO. And what I have to do? I have to add them for getting a collective answer. So AM plus BO is my first element of the resultant matrix, first row, first column. Second element will be what? Again, check out this. Where is the position of this? It is in which row? First row. So what I will write here? Row. I have already mentioned always rows followed by column. It is in which column? Second column. So how I get? First row, second column. Okay. First row, first element A. Second column, first element N. So what I multiply? AN. Then which element corresponds to B? P. BP. Add. This is how I obtain the first row, second element, second column element. What is the position of this? Second row, first column. Which is my second row? This. First column. Now you must have got the pattern. So what I'll get? CM plus DO. So CM plus DO. And this is what? Second row, second column. Second row, second column. What will I get? CN plus D. And the answer matrix of order 2 by 2 is being obtained. Here variables are showing you the position. When we take numbers, obviously they will get multiplied and the answer will be added, subtracted. What makes it more interesting is that when the integers are involved, you should know all the rules of addition and multiplication of integers. There you should not go wrong. It should not happen that such interesting thing you have understood and you go wrong because you have gone wrong in integers. That is the thing you need to understand. I hope you are clear with this. Let's see one numerical example. Suppose a matrix A is there. Let me take the element, say 1, 2, minus 1 and suppose 3. Another matrix B, let's take 0, 4, 5 and 1. And suppose I want to find what is A into B. You have also understood here, na children, that the product of any two matrices is again a matrix only. So we are finding product matrix AB. How do we find AB? I'll write them without making any copy mistake. What will be the order of the result matrix? 2 by 2, right? Just now what I explained, go systematically. First row, first column. First row, second column. So both row elements will be obtained. Second row, first column. Second row, first element. Second row, second column. In the same row, the second element. You fix a pattern. Do not go any way. At least at the initial stage, till you understand, you need not to go like that way. So 1, into 0, first row first column, place also is that na, plus 2 into 5. Okay, again first row second column, first row element 1 will be multiplied by what, 4, second element 2 will be multiplied by what, 1. Now we are going for second row which will have 2 elements, which will be there. Here position is second row first column, so second row multiplied by first column, minus 1 into 0 plus 3 into 5. What is the position of this element? Second row first column, so I will multiply second row with first column. As easy it is, as you understand. Minus 1 into 4 plus 3 into 1. Proceed now. Just now I said you should be good at integers part also, quick as well. First example, so I will show you all the steps. Some of them can be done in the mind later on. 1 into 0, 0, 5 2s are 10. 4 plus 2, 0 again, plus 5 3s are 15. Minus 4 plus 3. Now you go to the final answer. 10, 15, 6 and minus 1. I hope it is clear to you all. Okay, practice. I will give as homework so many questions. Only learn to multiply the matrices. Before we end up, one more example I want to give. Suppose matrix A is a row matrix. What kind of matrix it is? A row matrix. How do you understand? There is only one row, but how many columns are there? 2. Yes. And say matrix B is a square matrix, suppose, right? Now you can imagine also which all matrices you can write in order to get the answer. Okay, I'll take, just to make it more interesting, I'll take a column matrix, say here 1 and 4. What is the order of this matrix? How many rows are there? 2. How many columns are there? 1 here. Okay, so here